Alright boys, today we're going to be talking about how you guys can make an unreal amount of stubs right now in MLB The Show 23. There are a lot of really good stub making methods, and I'm going to be giving everything that I am doing right now to make a ton of stubs and things that you have to do, like you actually have to do, because the rate of return on stubs is just absolutely crazy. But before we get into this video, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub as we're on the road to 50,000 subscribers, and let's get right into it. If you guys want cheap stubs, make sure that you guys go to u4gm.com and use my coupon code for 5% off your purchase. Also, U4GM is doing a crazy sale right now. You can get like 150,000 stubs for under $15. So check it out. Link in the description below. First things first, the absolute first thing that you guys got to do is you got to go to the brand new Extreme event, which I just grinded. And you have to get to 20 wins. Like this is non-negotiable, guys. I know that some of you guys aren't the best MLB The Show players, but you guys can grind through it. One way that can help you if you're somebody who struggles winning these games on Hall of Fame is I would forfeit your first game, so you're playing a lower rated skill player. Your second one, you're going to get a better chance to win. You're going to get a better chance to win. But the reason why I did this, and his price has gone down. It's like 215 right now. 248. Whenever I grinded this, he was at 300,000. I believe it was the second day that I got him. And so I got Tom Glavine, and I ended up selling him for like 300,000 stubs because it's 20 wins in an event. It's 3 inning games. Realistically, this will take you 2 to 3 hours, and you will get, if you're a good player, it's gonna take 2 to 3 hours of grinding. I mean, I was going on like 5 or 6 runs almost every single time. And it wasn't that bad. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. A lot, because you can use your God squad, so you can use your best team. One thing I will say though is that I would get rid of both of these. Okay, if you're wanting to keep one of them, and here's my reasoning. Okay, even if you're grinding the Extreme program, I'm at like 60 points in the Extreme program, and I haven't even done the Conquest yet. But the reason why I think that this is like doable is because next event you're just gonna be able to, and this will be in 2 weeks. I get it if you don't want to wait 2 weeks. But in 2 weeks, you're going to be able to get this 97 overall Tom Glavine, okay? So you're going to be able to get him. And that's going to be the same collection reward. You're going to be able to collect him the same way. So if you want to sell keep the Bruce Sutter because of that, you can. I sold my Bruce Sutter for like 70,000 stubs, and this is 5 wins in the event. So you get 5 wins. At a minimum, you're getting 300,000 stubs by grinding this event. It is crazy. That's practically Elly De La Cruz, the best card in the game. And you're going to be getting him by just getting to 20 wins in the event. Now, one thing I would say is I'm actually grinding the BR program right now first, and I will talk about that in a minute. But as soon as I finish the BR program, I'm probably going to go back to this event, and I'm going to go after this Snellzilla because I could actually use him in my rotation. I think he'd be really fun. He's got good per 9s. The only thing is he doesn't have the best control, but I like Blake Snell, so I'll probably go after this card. But do the event. You have to do the event because you're getting a draft pack too, which you can get 60K. By doing the whole thing, you're going to be getting a minimum of a mind-boggling, like 400,000 stubs. Literal 400,000 stubs by getting to 40 wins in an event. Like, it's crucial. You guys got to do it. The next thing that I'm recommending that you guys do is you got to go to the Battle Royale program and you got to get this done, okay? So the BR program, I'm getting through it, okay? But I would sell all of the cards. This is what I'm doing. I'm selling all of these cards for 8,500 stubs. I'm selling these for 3,600 stubs. At the end of the year, there will be a core collection, so we might have to buy them back. But you're going to be making a lot of stubs doing this. And a lot of you guys aren't in a position, like if you're wanting to grind stubs, to where you're going to be going after that core collection card. The core collection card is going to be good, but the same thing that I've been saying all year is there is so many amazing and just disgusting cards in the set collections. That I don't think that they can make a card much better than what they're doing. Like, they've already dropped max cards. They've dropped Max Babe Ruth, Adley Rutschman, Ronald Acuna, Joe Ram just for grinding the game. And I think that you guys are going to be fine if you take your stubs, okay? I don't think that you need to hold on to literally every single card in Diamond Dynasty, and that's where I kind of go different than a lot of other creators. Is I'm more for the budget guy, for the no money spent dude. So if you're a no money spent guy, grind this, take the packs, take the stubs, take the 3,000 stubs here. And one of the best ways you can do this is you just got to get the missions. Like, I've been grinding this. I haven't even gotten to the 25,000 parallel XP one yet. And that's going to be an extra 15. Basically, just keep on playing BR. and you're going to be getting these parallel XP, which is going to give you 15. It's going to make the program really easy, and then you're going to be using the same cards that you really like, and you're going to be getting 4 BR points for it. And then once you get those down, you're going to start moving on to the next one. So like Rookie Carpenter I got done, so now I'm working on Deekman. It's not that hard to finish this program, but make sure you guys do this and sell the card, because you're going to be making about 100,000 stubs by just grinding this program alone. And on top of that, you're going to be getting a 99 overall stud. Like, I'm taking Bo Bichette, he's disgusting. Rube Foster's also really good with the Outlier Screwball. Talked about how you guys can make a ton of stubs by simply playing the game and what you guys need to do. I'm going to be talking about a stub method on some of the things that you guys can actually do to maximize flipping on the market. Now, I know a lot of people don't like flipping on the market, and if you don't like it, go in that order to where you're going to be doing the brand new event, which is the #1 priority, then Battle Royale, and then I would recommend making sure that you have all your conquests done, such as the Shark map. You need to do that because you're going to be getting a guaranteed, basically, Diamond Duos pack, which is going to get you a Diamond Duo player. So you're going to want to make sure that you're going after the free parts of the game. And there are some good programs that will get you stubs as well, and good cards such as Extreme and some of the other things. I have videos on all of that as well. But one of the best ways that you guys can make stubs in this game is flipping on the market. Now, the one thing I will say is, especially right now, it is worse to flip on the market than it is to play events. So I'm just telling you, I know this is an unlimited stub method, but my stub method will make 40 to 50,000 stubs an hour, depending on how good you are. If you're really good at this and you've been doing it for like a year, you can get to where, like, sometimes I'll have times where I make like 70 to 80,000, especially because of gaps in the market right now. But I'm gonna be showing you guys everything that I do to flip in the market, and everything that I do to make sure that I am just expanding my stubs a ton. Another great way is roster updates. There was just a brand new roster update. I usually talk about roster updates in videos right before the roster update comes out, whether or not it's a complete roster update video, but I would recommend just having post notifications on. But I'll talk about kind of how I go over that and how I make a ton of stubs, and that's through Showzonegg. I swore it was IO, it's .gg, is a really, really good place for making stubs in MLB The Show. Alright, so one of the first things that I would recommend doing is, whenever you are looking for stubs to flip on the market, I would either have a computer pulled up or your phone pulled up with the MLB The Show companion app, and I would look at the market and I would look at flipping right now, okay? There's a ton of amazing things on this website, and I've talked about it in videos past, but there's a ton of MLB The Show people that don't know about this. If you are a no money spent grinder and you haven't looked at Showzone.gg, look at Showzone.gg. It is crazy. And this isn't a sponsored bet. Like, this isn't sponsored at all. I just think that it's an amazing stub using tool, because not a lot of people that in the community know about this. Like, it's only like 30% of the community that actually knows about this. So make sure you're taking advantage of it. Now, what's so good about this is you can sort by sales per minute and profit. So you can just press on profit margins here. Like, some of them are going to be crazy, and some of them are going to make sense, and some of them aren't going to. So you're going to want to make sure that you're doing profit usually. Usually I like to look at that because there's a ton of gap there. But you can kind of look at some of the sales per minute with some of the profit cards. So for example, like if you're wanting to go for more risky flips, they're usually going to be the more expensive ones. But ones that are a little bit safer are like this Willie Mays card. 40,000 to 67. You're going to be making a 21,000 stub profit per flip. Like, that's a really, really good one. And you can find stuff like that. I know that the sales per minute are a little bit low, but still, that's like 1 every 10 minutes. And so if you're making 21,000 stubs per 10 minutes, that's kind of crazy. That's over 100,000 stubs. And best cards to flip right now, I know that my face cam is blocking it. Let me see if I can fix that. Yeah, so it's blocking it. So Buck O'Neil, Willie Mays, 1,100 per minute. Buck O'Neil, 1,100 per minute. Like, this is really good stuff, okay? So I could go over best cards to flip, like, and look at the market right now, or I could just show you this website, because it might change. You might be watching this video whenever I'm posting it on Monday, or you might be watching it in a week. And if you're watching it in a week, it still applies, because all of these are really good flips, and you can just go to the website and look at this. So I don't want to be the guy that just tells you something and then everybody goes to an influx to sell that card, and then it doesn't really do well like it has for me. And so this is how I've been making stubs. I've been looking at Showzone.gg. Another thing that's so fun about this too is that if you even go to market, you can just look at investing, and like I swear like 80% of the time it's right. Whenever I make investing videos, I almost look at this a ton because they just they have like legit data on all of the cards that have gone up and all of the cards that have gone down, and they'll just know. Like they'll just know. And so they'll talk about kind of cards that have a really good chance. The one thing I will say is sometimes whenever it has these on there's a lot of people investing in these. But still, I mean, the bullpen ones are a little bit shaky, okay? The bullpens one are a little bit shaky, but the hitters are usually like, they're hits. They're usually hits. But if you're using that website and you're using the MLB The Show companion app on your phone, and then also, let's say you have an Xbox pulled up, and you're able to work like 2 to 4 cards at a time, dude, that's whenever you make like 100,000 stubs an hour. And I'm not even joking. But I will say, though, is it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder. It's not as hard as a lot of you guys think. A lot of you new guys that are no money spent guys that really struggle and want to make a ton of stubs, you guys can do this, okay? Everybody, all the big guys do it. This is how the God squads, the guys that don't spend like, the really good players that don't spend like $1,000 on day one, it's how they get like 1 million stubs in a month. Because they'll just grind this every night for 1 or 2 hours, and they've been doing it since like MLB The Show 17. But that's the secret. That's the secret, all right? So that's the secret. That's how you guys make stubs. I hope that you boys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you guys drop a like, this sub, because we're on the road to 50K, and I really want to hit that before I die. I'll talk to you boys later. Peace.